Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Told you can't make this stuff up. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Very true. Stop putting yourself down. Stop thinking you're not capable of being an intelligent woman in this society that we live in, because you are. I met you. You're a very smart girl. You don't see yourself beyond where you are, though. You think that's the best you can do. That's not the best you can do. You can do anything you want. You know, I have never said the words to my daughter, "We cannot afford." I've never said that to her. Even if I'm broke, money's going to come along somewhere along the way. I work. So it's coming next week, the week after, whatever. You know, if my daughter asks for something, she deserves it. She works hard in school. She's a good person. She does all her homework. She gets good grades. So when she asks for something, I always try and make it happen because she's worked for it. And I explain that to her as well. Mom, I really would like to get that book. I would really like to get it. You know what, Viv? You're right. Good idea. How about my next paycheck, we'll get it. Absolutely. She's understanding of that because she understands the value of working towards something. That's my point. She's not, "Oh, I'm going to get what I want." Not at all. I wouldn't succumb to that kind of behavior anyway. I'd cut that crap right out, and that's it. I flat out have started her off in the beginning. Doesn't mean you can't have things. Sometimes you have to work towards it. Can you have it sometimes right there and then? Sure. Sometimes you can't. Gotta wait for it. And she's good. That's a part of who we have to be. I see that thing down the road. I know I want it now. All right, so I can't have it now. Doesn't mean I can't have it at all. So work towards it. And be happy. Like, I know what I'm doing this. When I get up in the morning and I do this and I do that and I condition my mind and I do things that I'm doing for myself, I'm working towards that thing I want over there. I'm getting it. And then someone comes along and tries to bump. "Oh, really? You're going to do that? Cut. Goodbye." Yes, I am going to do that. Cut them off. Do not let naysayers get in the way. That's their fears talking. Recently, I had someone tell me I need to be what's called a shaman or a shamanic healer and do healing sessions on people. I was kind of mentioning that earlier in the reading. And I told a friend of mine who does that kind of work, and she's like, "Oh, I couldn't do that. I ended up doing this other type of healing work. Oh, it was too difficult. I just couldn't do it." And then I was like, "Oh, maybe I won't do it then." And I'm like, what the hell am I saying? No, I'm listening to her and her fear. She's very fearful. This woman I know, she's scared of everything. And because of that, she's held herself back. She should be on stage doing venues, like standing in front of audiences and doing those big group readings. She is absolutely goddamn amazing when it comes to her reading. She disgustingly undercharges for her readings. Ridiculous cheap. And I'm like, she's doing it to herself, but I can only keep telling her so many times. She is on her path. She needs to figure it out. Simple as that. I can't do it for her. I've told her. That's it. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe she thinks I can't do it, but I know I can. I've already done a few healing sessions on people, and they've worked very well, believe me. Physical healing and spiritual healing. So I've done both, and both have been completely successful in that regard, by the way. In any event, you have to review the past. What can I get from all these experiences I've gone through? I've gone through this, I've gone through that. I'm not getting angry about it. Just what can I get from it? Oh, that person did me wrong. How did that make me feel? It got me here. No, take the anger out. But what else did you get from that? Oh, I learned this and I learned that. Okay. Men have done me wrong, for instance. Many times. I'm sure they've done you wrong as well. So I stopped getting angry about, oh, how could he say that to me and not do, you know what? That's him. That's how he could say it. What did I get from that? So now when new men come into my life, I felt this way before. That guy made me feel that way. I remember that. Maybe I should rethink this relationship. I don't get mad. I say, listen, sir, you seem like a nice guy, but there's certain qualities I'm looking for in a partner, and I need to be sure that it's everything I want. And I want to be happy. I don't want to be unhappy. So please understand, I just don't feel it at the moment. And that's it. They can be nasty. They can be whatever. Honestly, there's not one man that I've said that to that's been rude to me. They've all said, wow, I really appreciate your honesty. Because it's the way you put it. You're not putting them down. You're saying you are a good person. You have a lot of good qualities. I just don't feel that thing that I need to feel in my heart. And that's it. You know? And that's what I'm trying to say. So there's things that you need to do in reviewing to plan a good future. You need to do that, hon.